So lately, I have realized that I am living out my own prophecy. I had a dream about 4 years ago that I healed my own cancer, and I did. I'm fucking, I did it. Um, but the dream itself, didn't make sense to me at the time. And I've always had these premonitions before, and they've always come real. And I even say it in my video. I made the video 4 years ago when I had it, and I'll try to share a clip of it right here, or I'll post a link in the comments or wherever. And I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and I was really leaning towards not getting the surgery because I didn't want to have to live off medication the rest of my life. And I was really confused and lonely. And so I asked for guidance or help, anyone. And so I had a dream, and it was like kids building blocks. Like they were like yellow and orange and green and red and stuff. But then there was this one like red glowing one. And it was cancer. Like it was very loud. Like, this is cancer. I usually don't hear things in dreams, but this one is like it's so loud. And someone's hand plucked the little red glowing block out of the mix of them. And it was my hand. Like, it wasn't a doctor's hand. It was like specifically like my hand. And I just knew, like when I woke up, I just knew like it was the cure for cancer. And then when I picked that red block out, the rest of the blocks lined up and they were all green. It was like they just like came together, and it created like a street light of green lights. And then I woke up and it was just like green means go. Like it was just loud as day, and I just knew like I was meant to like heal my body, and I could do it. And I fucking did. I did it. The doctors are now telling me that I don't have that they never diagnosed me with cancer, which is not true at all. They just don't know what to do with me. Anyway, I realize now that this channel isn't about the cancer. Like, I don't know that much about cancer. I just chose not to get engulfed. Like, it was overwhelming for me. All like the what to eat, what not to eat. Like, I just felt so overwhelmed. And so what I've realized is this is about like listening to your intuition, and I always have, and it's always played out. It's always paid off for me. Like, right, as far as like the cancer, and the blocks lining up. Like, I didn't even think of this until now. This is what is making me realize I'm living out the prophecy. Like, it's not about the cancer. When I started doing this work, I started realizing the whole right side of my body was fucking paralyzed. Like, it wasn't working, and it was from like lockjaw from like when I was little. Like, it was completely like twisting my body, and I just hadn't realized it. Like, I just grew up that way, and my body was slowly just like shutting down, and including like the cancer was on the right side of my body. Like, it's a stuckness, and this whole not working. And so I've completely corrected scoliosis. My eye was blurry. I was drooling out of the right side of my eye. I couldn't breathe. I'm saying I can't, but I couldn't, and I can now. I couldn't breathe out of the right side of my nostril. Like, everything was just completely like fucked. Like, my ear felt like I was like underwater. Like, I couldn't hear anything. Again, I think I've just been like this my whole life, and I just am now aware of it. Like, and I had a massage therapist tell me that when I was like younger, I was having arm issues, and she's like, most people don't realize what you're talking about. Like, my arm was locked up. My arm, like, I had like this like little like T-Rex arm. Like, it was just always like right here. Like, when I walked, it didn't move. And that's why I was trying to get her to help me. And she's like, most people would not realize that was a problem, like that your arm wasn't moving. So like, good for you. So that's it. It's like, that's what I want to be here for, is how to like listen to your intuition, and how to stay with it and trust that and not just think you're fucking crazy because you're not. You know, when I was 13 years old, I fell off a second story floor building. Like I was on a roof and I fell off and something carried me to the ground. Like, and I was completely unharmed. Completely. Like I didn't have like a grass stain on me. Like I fell onto the, you know, something carried me and set me down. And everyone thought I was crazy. And I had no reason to like make up the story. I was a good kid. I have another video of the story too, but it just made me realize like I didn't talk after that, even though like I knew stuff and like I knew more than most people. And I was like, I still just didn't, I just kept it to myself in my neck and my tightness. But I've always known, like I've always known the answer. I've always known what I needed and I'm proving it. I proved it. Like I fucking did it. I fucking cured my cancer. Like I'm fine. And just from like, it wasn't from supplements or diets. It was just from sitting with my body and aligning my back, aligning my body, getting it corrected. And that was the building blocks that I saw 4 years ago was my spine. That's it. It's like if you can actually get out of your own way, your body knows how to correct itself. And so it's just a matter of, can you ignore the commotion? Can you ignore the other people's voices, the other people's judgment? And you need to go in and you gotta be able to like listen to you and your inner guidance. And it's unreal. It's a beautiful place to be in. And I want to make sure by me showing up that by sharing my story, I want to influence other people to be able to also listen to themselves. This isn't, again, not about the cancer. Like, it doesn't matter what disease or issue, mental illness, doesn't matter. Like, I've seen it all. I just want to show up for others. Okay. I love you. Bye.